going on, everybody? Today, it's my first day back from vacation, so I figured I'd show you a day in the life of a local delivery driver. Might not be interesting to you, but I don't know if you're planning on getting into it. This is what you have to deal with now. It's not like it used to be. It used to be you could do pretty much whatever you wanted. Now we got cameras in the truck. Can't take a drink. Can't eat anything while you're driving. Nothing like that. You gotta stop every time you want to do that. If you even touch your cell phone while you're driving, you're fired on the spot, no matter how long you've been with the company. So a lot's changed since how it used to be. Just got done with my first stop. Usually you have a major, which is like a grocery store or something like that, for your first stop of the day. Usually, I drive like about an hour and a half to my first stop. So I've got, after a couple stops in between to drink some coffee, I gotta piss right when I get there. Most grocery stores in the receiving area, they're not even close to bathrooms. So most drivers, as soon as we get out of the truck, usually you got trailers on both sides of you. So you just take a piss right there. I don't know, fun fact. So, but I'm gonna head to my next store, so see you there. So, I just got to my second stop, and I'm already in a pissed off mood, because these two old guys are parked right in the delivery area at a gas station, and all the parking spots are open. But let's not park there. Let's park right where the trucks have to park. And then after you park way away from the building, then they decide, oh, we'll move for the trucks. Fucking stupid people like that shouldn't be driving. That's my little rant. Alright. Sorry I got a little frustrated with that last stop. If you're going to get into this business, you're going to have to learn to control yourself and realize that people are dumb and inconsiderate, especially now since COVID. I don't know what happened, but especially the older generation, they used to be nice, talk to you, hold the door. Now they let it slam in your face. They are rude, they'll yell. Inconsiderate beyond belief. I mean, the younger generation, they'll actually do what the older generation used to do, which is a complete turnaround. So yeah, when I get to a smaller store like a gas station or a smaller grocery store, I have to fill the shelves when I go in with the product, except for the coolers. That stuff we just drop off in the coolers. So it takes a little bit of time, but back in the old days when we didn't have to punch in and punch out, I'd do everything. I'd fill all the coolers, all that, because we got paid by the case, not by the hour. So, the more I put on the shelf, the more it would sell, and then, which meant more cases being sold, the next week. It sucked because I was away from my family for so long. I mean, I'd work like 16, 17-hour days and only get paid for, we got hourly. We got paid a flat rate for 40 hours and then case pay on top of that. So the case pay was always more. So the more cases you could sell, obviously, the better your paycheck. But it also meant being away from your family for a lot of the day. So I missed a lot of family stuff because I had to prioritize work over family, because I was, trying to keep us afloat. Now we're hourly, and but now we have to punch in and punch out, and they never had us follow DOT before. It was you got your route done no matter what. Now they're pretty strict about it, so I work less but I make more, if that makes any sense. So I'm grateful to have the job, but a lot of things have changed in the last 15 years. So I just stopped to take a smoke break because you can't smoke in the truck either. So that's why I'm standing outside. Trying to be discreet because, I do have a mask on. Don't want people to think that I'm going to rob them or something. So lately we've been short-handed. We're running like 5 routes with 3 drivers, and it sucks because when we were fully staffed, I could get my route done in about 9 or 10 hours, and so you'd put in about a 50-hour week. Now it's like they're throwing all kinds of extra stores on you that they know you can't get done, but whatever you can get done, you get done. But it's like 60 hours a week, which I don't mind working, and I'd work more, but now that we have to punch in, we have to follow DOT, and so I do work less, but I've known my stores for so long, I don't like to not be able to get stores done because they rely on product to keep customers. If a customer goes into a store that they always get the same product from because of their routine and it's not there, then they're going to go to another store and become, a regular at that store. A lot of these stores, they're barely getting by. So if you can't get to them, they could be shut down the next day. You never know. So that's one of the shittier parts about the times we're in right now. So before we go any further, I'd just like to ask you if you could just to subscribe, like, share, all that stuff. It helps me out, helps me get to my goal. And if you can, visit the store. I got a lot of stuff in there. It's pretty cheap, so I'd appreciate it. Thanks, guys. So I'm on break now. We have to take a half-hour break if we think we're going to go over 12 hours, but according to DOT, but our company requires us to take one. They don't pay us for it, so I'm not working through it. I used to back in the day when we didn't get paid hourly, so it didn't really matter. The faster you got done, basically, the faster you made money, or the more money you made per hour. One thing about this business and trucking in general, if you're going to get into it, do it before you have a family or later on in life. I was kind of forced into trucking because I'd gotten laid off and from my previous job, and they had some programs through the state that you could take and they'd pay for it. So I got into trucking and I had a knack for it. Who knew? So I've been doing it about 20 years now, 15 with this company. It's good money. It's hard work if you're going to be a local driver. If you're just over the road, it's just a lot of driving. I did that for the first year, and but I had 2 little kids at home, a wife. I only saw them for 34 hours a week. It was just to reset my clock so I could get back out on the road. So that was hard, but you got to have a strong wife and a strong bond to make it through. I've yet to come across a truck driver that does over the road that hasn't been divorced at least once. So if you get into it, just keep that in mind. If you can get yourself a local job, you are home every night, but it can be long days, and you might not see your family, and you might miss a lot of stuff. So now that my kids are getting older, and I've been with the company long enough, I've kind of prioritized my family over the company, and we're so short-handed that I don't have to worry about losing my job or anything. So I still get my work done. That's the one nice thing about being a local driver, is once you're out of the warehouse in the morning, you're your own boss. You don't have people looking over your shoulder telling you what to do. As long as you get your stuff done, that's all they care about. All right. So I was going to take you through my whole day, but I don't know. I've got a lot of stuff to do after this, and I can't really be taking any breaks. So I'll do another video and kind of explain more about the process and all that. You might be wondering, Sean, why are you wearing that mask? Where's the other one? Well, the other one I can't find. So I ordered some more, some different faces for it too. So I don't know. Anyhow, like and subscribe, share, all that stuff. I got a bunch of different kinds of videos on here. So hope you enjoy. Hope it helped you out a little bit. Gave you some information. I'll try and make another one tomorrow. We'll see how the day goes. Stay simple.